Absolutely, Karen. Now, I do want to let you know that Guy and I have both been talking to teachers, and they're saying without those assurances, they're not going back into the classroom. I want to show you there's some kids over here who are playing. I'm at Paul Robeson Malcolm X Academy on the city's west side, and these kids did not go to school today, and that is how we met one of the students all the way across town. Walking down Lafayette this morning was a little girl named Lenalia Taylor. She was with her mother running errands. She's 12 and goes to Paul Robeson Malcolm X Academy in Detroit, and her big dream is to go to Cass Tech. And today, her mother is worried she won't get there if she's not in school.
That's where she wants to go. If she's sick out all the time, or if the teachers are sick all the time, trying to press a matter, then she might not make it to Cass Tech.
Lenalia wants to be in school today. She misses her teachers.
My favorite teacher is Mama Dawson because she tried her best to help us when we don't know what we're doing.
She wanted Mama Dawson to know this.
She got to go home and pay her bills, and she probably can't because they're not paying her as fair as all the other schools.
Amongst the angry chants and voices in front of the school administration building this afternoon, we found Mama Dawson.
And all my students are my children. My students have my cell phone number. My students call me. My students look out for me. I take care of them to the best of my ability, and they do the same for me.
Well, Leah Dawson, a voice hoarse from chanting with hundreds of other teachers, says they shouldn't be expected to work for free. And in fact, it's not about money owed from some distant coffer, but their money that they section off from their regular paychecks and entrust with the school district to act as a savings escrow to tide them through the summer.
I deferred my payments because over the summer, of course, we're not working, so it makes it easier on myself and my husband just to kind of schedule our payments like that. It takes away from the stress, but now, not knowing if that money's going to be there.
In fact, even along the protest route, Nicole, a counselor, also at Lenalia's school, has been touching bases and coaching a student by way of cell phone because he's competing for a college scholarship.
We have been practicing his essay, Men of Courage, because I want him to receive this scholarship. I'm still working. I'm not at school, but I'm still working.
Now, you know, from that sweet little voice of that little girl, there really is a call to action, but this is very, very complex. Indeed. And I want to go back to something that a parent told me yesterday, and he says, on a day when you don't have school, nobody is winning. Not the teachers, not the parents, not the students. Karen, I want you to stay with me through the 5 o'clock news because we're going to go back to this little girl and her teacher. They have a very interesting conversation between one another from many, many miles apart. Karen?
All right, we look forward to that coming up tonight at 5.